Hello everyone. I hope this is working now. I started to record previously and I didn't have audio set. Um, let's see. What are we doing today? Oh, I see audio. It's there. Investigate the bottom of Gallo Tower. I don't know how I missed that one last time. Oh, I think I might have accidentally had it inversed. So I could do that. The green most adverse effect run off the edge of Green Acres. I think that's like the bottom left corner I gotta run to. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get these two. I now realize like I am playing this in the OBS window and not actually in the game window. So let me bring up the game window so I can see just a little bit better. Maybe we'll do the discover the source of the roaring thunder on the tiny bridge. I know that unlocks a character. That'll be a quick and easy one. We're probably gonna we'll do that too with Sigma Blade and just tear. I still got Moonglow stuff to do. What's my Moonglow stuff? Do I have the stuff to banish 20 weapons now? Maybe. Or 20 weapons in a single run. Let's see. So does this sealing also count? See, that's one I'm never clear. And it very specifically says weapons. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna come up. We'll go max weapons so it doesn't. I still gotta beat Tiny Bridge with Antonio Bell pace. Let's just try and make this quick. We're gonna take Silent Old Sanctuary because that gives me additional banishes, right? Reroll and banish. Yeah. We're just gonna try to do this real quick. So I have 13 banish. How do I get the additional banish? Hold on. Have I not? Hold on. Have I not unlocked all my banishes? Or do certain characters get additional banishes like Sigma Queen? What would that be under power up? Yeah, I haven't looked at power up in so long. Seal, I only have one more seal. Boom, done. Maximum level reached. Let me look real quick. Does Sigma Queen get additional banishes? Yes, she gets massive amounts of banishes. Not that I think any of this helps. Oh, would that help? No. I guess if I were to do it with him, it might be this one and the one that gives me revival, but I don't think the revives give me any additional banishes. But we can banish a bunch of weapons here. So that's not really an issue. Boogaloo of Illusions. I don't know why I'm like being selective here. It really doesn't matter what I go with. Yeah, see, so this doesn't give any. This gives them revivals, but doesn't give any additional banishes. Alright, we'll go with critical hits. And once we get the 20, I'll just finish. Let's grab Spellbinder, sure. Because it's all about banishing weapons, not banishing the augments. Doesn't know what I'm trying to do. Only because we can do this one really quick. This isn't... I don't even know what this unlocks for me, to be honest. I'm a little curious about it, actually. You know, I'm also now realizing I can just re-roll with her too until I get a thing I want. What am I at? 4, 5. I gotta do this 20 times. That's what, 6? Seven. Got my cold coffee today. Went for a short little walk. It was hot, so normally I would get a coffee with a shot of espresso, but I'm like I was just so hot so early on. I'm like, I need something cold and like refreshing. So I went with the cold coffee. It's a latte. I'm actually like pleasantly surprised at how strong the coffee tastes in it. I was expecting it to be really like milky and sweet, and to my surprise, it was very like harsh and bitter, which I like. I really like a nice strong coffee. So what are we up to? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I was very pleasantly surprised because I wasn't expecting that out of a cold brew, but I was very happy. What's that bring me to? I think that's 10, so I think we're halfway there. Hey, banishing 20 weapons is quite the thing. Ebony Wings, sorry Ebony Wings. You've been banished to the Shadow Realm. So it's nice. One thing I feel like I'm more it sounds dumb, but I feel like let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I realize I'm like just more comfortable talking on my YouTube videos than like in my stream, and I need to like bring that. I think with the stream I'm trying to manage too many things, whereas here I can kind of just like chill out and just, you know, zone out, play some Vampire Survivors. It's easy enough. It's no hassle, no mess, no muss, no fuss. You know, it's a fun game. It's one of my favorites. You know, like the PGA Tour takes a lot of concentration, which unfortunately I think, like, I believe in it, but I don't think YouTube believes in it. So I might just stop putting the PGA Tour stuff on my channel. That could just be like a for me game that I play. It's also alright on Twitch, but I'm not getting, like, it doesn't bring in any new viewers, it just brings in my regular viewers. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, that might just be my free time to play a game. I need to, again, like I said, get a little more just comfortable with talking on stream. The problem was, like, last time I tried to just, like, talk about my day in stream, like, my mod came on and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, it threw me through a loop and made me self-conscious, and so I, like, clammed up. That's gonna be 16. And so I just stopped talking in my stream, and I know a big part of streaming is like talking, because people will chime in with their thoughts, and you can build a conversation. But like, I know it's my job to instigate that conversation. But when someone like throws you through a loop, like, it can be hard. You know, I know it can be difficult too when I'm playing like Tetris, which I am playing today. I'm recording this on a Thursday, but I've been playing Oracle of Ages, and holy shit, is that game convoluted. Where am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16, so that should be 17, I think. So, you know, and I think a big part, like, if you're ever in a stream, try to just talk to the streamer. Like, it helps. It helps so much. Like, I know when like, it's one thing if it's a busy stream, but in a stream where it's like 20 or less people and no one's talking, like, be that person. Be the person to talk. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and don't pick something dumb to talk about, but like, just ask general questions, and then like, you'll be surprised at how quickly a conversation builds out of that. And it really helps. It really helps the streamer out so much. Okay, let me double check. This should be 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, so I should just be able to quit. There we go. Unlock Seal 2. Oh, it's just more Seal. Alright. Is that a power-up? Of course it is. How much can I buy? That much, apparently. That shit gets expensive. I didn't realize there was a Seal 2. Okay. Well, that was quick and easy. That wasn't so bad. So we can definitely get in something else. 15 minutes with Minya Moonspell. Do I have Minya Moonspell? I assume so, Minya. Does it say 15 minutes or 15 minutes in Moonspell? Fall 4th season. Is this the 4 seasons weapon? Maybe. If I could do this and this, that would be great. Okay. So we'll try to knock out these two. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's achievable. All right. So 15 minutes and my Moonspell. I will do this in Mount Moonspell because I want to farm Kappas. I could turn. I haven't played around enough with the. Yeah, I still need to get the map for that. And so I should have everything in these, I think. Alright. Oh, I don't know what weapon, what Arcanuses I want for this. Let's see. Did I go to Farkazi map and not Mount Moonspell? Beginning, okay. List of weapons. Well, it doesn't seem like much actually works with this weapon, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And yeah, I did do... I did accidentally do... Well... I'm getting hammered. But I also didn't mean to pick this map. But we can try to stick. Let's look at the Grimoire here. Do I know? Okay, so Candelabra and Spinach. That's actually doable. I could do this because those weapons are in this, but we're not. We're gonna re-roll. Take my chances. Let's grab Spellbinder. I don't necessarily think that's a good idea, but it's a idea. She's slow. She is a little slow. So what did I say? What was it? Alright, Candelabra, so that's already one thing. Done. I kinda gonna wanna wish I had something that gives me health or speed bonus. Probably the wings would be nice. Let's go ahead and let's upgrade that 4 Seasons. 4 Seasons Total Landscaping. I wish they incorporated a joke about that in this. I think the problem with the 4 Season is it happens in a random area. If you can get it lined up where you want it, it'll work great. Sure, Greatest Jubilee, why not? I'm having a bit of fun, a little bit of a silly run, I think. And I'm okay with that. Ugh. There we go. Oh, is that the Greatest Jubilee thing? Is that what it does? Or is that her thing? She gets like a speed bonus at a certain point. Sure. I can take Axe. Do I want Axe? I'm kind of doing area-based things. Let's do that. Okay, so she becomes invulnerable for a period of time, which I seem to remember actually. I will grab Empty Toe. Yeah, that's part of her abilities, to become invulnerable. I still need Spinach. I guess it's what? It's capped after I destroy X amount of enemies. She gains the invulnerability. There's a Cockatrice. Let's go ahead and grab that Spinach. Exactly what I need. Okay, so she's actually a lot better than I thought. It's just the start is slow. Do I want Flames of Misspell? Let's yeah, let's grab that, but what's the evolve for Flames of Misspell? I don't know what the Flames of Misspell are, or what evolves it. It's probably something dumb. Probably like Stone Mask or something like that. Peachone? No. I could have grabbed the 4 Seasons. I do want to get back up here because I want to see if I can't spawn. Ooh, do I take Rune Tracer? No. Night Sword? Not really. I want to see if I can still spawn those caterpillars. Because I'm supposed to like kill, or I just got to find out where they spawn, because killing 6,000 of them is also one of the things in this. Alright, this is officially turned into a kind of a silly run. I never expected much out of this, especially since I picked the wrong map. But I'm still actually having fun with it. Oh, I guess I could grab the map, the detailed map. What would I want? I haven't thought about last weapons, last augmentations. I kind of have what I want. I could have taken the crown. The crown wouldn't have been bad to have. It doesn't like having more, you know, attract orb would also be good. We'll see this to the end, I think. I only need to make 15 minutes in involved, but we'll play to the end. Let's go see if we can't find this Frakazi map. Because it's just a detailed map. Of the area. So I assume it's gonna be in the woods or something like that. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's there, so I could just actually wait on it. Well, okay, well, I guess we're getting crown anyway. Okay, I think this, oh, that is not the exit. I thought that would be the exit. I'm being a little cavalier with my health there. I think it's further up then. Oh yeah, these Toadstool people are pretty tough. I want to discard that. I actually don't want that. I haven't, again, really thought about what I want for last weapons. Okay, I'm almost at the map, I think. I think it's going to be up and around here. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Can I go in here? How do I get in here? Ah. See, that I didn't know about. Oh, those dudes straight up killed me. Yeah, I want that. Sure? I don't know what I want for this last weapon. Songs of Mana? It's an interesting choice. I don't know what I want. Fire wand. Yeah, let's get the wands going. Let's get dueling wands going. See, that's cool. I would have never guessed that was there. I think that might have been an area they added, or something like that. Indeed, the greatest jubilee. So is this another area like that? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Is this where the caterpillars spawn? They just give tons of help. Oh, they give cookies. Alright, well, we're going to camp out in here now that I know where this is. I never found this before. And apparently they're just full of cookies. All right, this is silly, but I'm totally into this. Try and collect and soak up some of that EXP there. Oh, here we go. That'll be what I want. Let's go ahead and do that. Get that going. Pretty safe in here too. There's lots just health from the cookies. This thing looks like a Pokemon, right? He's got to have a chest, right? I don't think anything's ready to evolve yet. Oh, let's have some coffee. Oh, cold brew is so good. So yeah, like what I was talking about earlier, if you find yourself in a chat or in a Twitch chat and it's kind of quiet, be the person to talk. Just ask questions. What's your favorite game? Favorite movies? Like, and you'll see the difference. You'll see, like, because then everyone wants to chime in with their favorite movie, or they'll want to say like why your choice of favorite movie is wrong, or why your choice of favorite movie is right, you know, and that becomes a fun conversation to have, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, people like talking about themselves. It's true. Look at all this. So, something I might do, because Lazy Tom stream, he plays he'll do crosswords at the start, or not at the start, but he'll do crosswords in for the New York Times, and I like doing Sudokus, and I found that you can get free Sudokus, or those are like free from the New York Times. They let you play those for free. And also the mini crossword. And I've actually been doing the mini crosswords and having a ton of fun with them, because I'm not usually good at crosswords. I'm really bad at them, actually. So it really is. I feel good because this is normally something I'm bad at, you know. And so I like. You know, I feel like crosswords make me feel dumb, and being able to do a mini crossword like real quick in the morning, like makes me feel less dumb, especially when like English, spelling, language, those are all really difficult things for me. This should be a good chest. No evolves. Oh, you know what? It might be Stone Mask that actually evolves the flame thing. Alright, we're just closing things out now. We're trying to close things out. Like, I knew that this, kind of like the Kappas, I know there would be a place where they would spawn, I just hadn't found it. And so now I'm glad I found where the cookie caterpillars form. So, and maybe it's on me to generate the conversation too. It can be hard, you know, especially in a Twitch stream. You know, I personally get self-conscious, or like when you're trying to play a game, it's also really easy to lose your like train of thought. You forget what it is you're talking about. I think this should have an evolve. I don't know if 4 Seasons is ready yet. There's 4 Seasons evolved. That's what I like to see. He's at an ad right now. I'm kind of listening in Tim's Lazy Tom stream. He's doing a crossword today, so I'm like extra useless to him. I haven't thought about what I want with these. Because if you look, there's not much that works with this weapon. Yeah, there's like hardly anything that works with this weapon. That's almost a shame. I could do this. Let's do this, because I have the wands, so why not? That'll be fun. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well. I really didn't mean to do that. I wanted the 3 bounces. That's a shame. I don't know what evolves Greatest Jubilee. I could probably look at the Grimoire, and it might tell me. I'm mad. I want the 3 bounces. I accidentally hit the wrong button. That's frustrating. Hazards of playing with a controller. Let's go ahead and get that guy going. I want to ensure I kill 6,000 of these. Like, you look at the number of enemies killed, we're not near 6,000, or either that's health. Or not health, money. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try it. Do I have Greatest Jubilee? They hadn't evolved to the cherry? Yeah, I still don't know that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll just keep going. We're gonna have to figure those things out eventually anyway. But yeah, just if you're in a Twitch stream and, you know, it seems a little quiet, just talk to, because that's a big part of it. You know, like, it's a big part of why I like streaming, is I like the conversations I have, but it can be hard to generate that conversation on my own. I don't, like, here I am, I can pump out a YouTube video just talking, which, I don't know, like, should I just treat streaming and YouTube content as separate things? Like, I feel like overall the YouTube content I did to cover my vacation did better than the streaming content I did. You know, and I've considered like doing the YouTube polls. It's like, do you want to see the streaming content on this channel? Do I need to do separate content for it? You know, that's doable, but it just might mean, like, it's a lot easier for me if I can keep my streaming content and YouTube content the same. I can always do a separate channel. I could create a new channel that is just, you know, I mean, I only have, like, I think the total this morning was 26 subscribers. So, shout out to my 26 subscribers. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for believing in me and liking what I do here and considering, you know, giving me a subscription on YouTube. I'm glad that you feel like you want to spend your time with me. Like, that feels great, you know? I mean, a big part of why I do this is, like, this feels like something I can do. I hope it turns into something bigger. I mean, that's always the dream, right? I don't expect anything from YouTube. I don't expect anything from Twitch. I mainly do it because I feel sometimes useless compared to my husband. My husband makes fucking bank. And, you know, I love my husband. He's a bit older than me. I know there will be a period in my time where I have to be self-sufficient. And that scares me. You know? Don't even get me started. Like, just the thought of, like, not having him, like, in my life is just, like, the culmination of my greatest fears. Like, I want anything more than for him to outlive me. I know this is, like, maybe morbid conversations, or maybe this is a thing, like, married people think about. Like, you know, I think it's one thing if you're close in age, but when there's a bit of a age difference, you know, you have to come to terms and accept that, like, well, I will probably live longer, and that sucks. I don't want that to be the truth. You know, I want my husband more than anything to maybe exercise a bit more, just get a little more cardio in, get that heart rate up, you know, lose a little weight, get his cholesterol in check, that sort of thing, because I want to enjoy life with him. You know, I'm gonna be an old age someday. I want to spend it with him. You know? So, it's complicated, I guess, you know? It's one of those things you don't think about until you're faced with having to think about it. And, you know, there's some stuff going on with his family, and it really makes me think about him and his health and his long-term plans and our long-term plans and our plans together. All right, I think it's safe to assume I have 6,000 of those caterpillars killed. And again, maybe it's different for, you know, people in relationships where the ages are similar, but I don't have that benefit. I just don't. You know, I would move heaven and earth for Brian. I love him. You know. Yeah, if there's anything he needs or can do, I can do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's why I want to make this a thing. I want to make this. I think I'm bad at self-promoting myself. I've only now, like, kind of been willing to ask people to like, comment, and subscribe on these videos because it helps. It really helps. I see the huge difference in the algorithm versus when someone subscribes, when someone leaves a comment. And my channel's small right now. I hope it grows. I want it to continue to grow. But because, like, those little things help out so much, they make a significant difference. I think one of the most important ones really is time watched. Like, that's a thing no YouTube, maybe they do. It's like, YouTube really is looking at the time you spend with videos. Because their ultimate goal is to keep you on the channel or on YouTube, and what better way to keep you on YouTube than having something you want to watch? So the more people that watch, the more likely they are to recommend whatever it is you're showing or people are watching. Like, you know, someone sits down and watches an hour of my content, it makes a world of difference. It's huge. It is. It is the difference between day or night when you know, someone spends a little bit more time watching my videos. So I'm just trying to do what I think I can do. Like, I tend to have a low opinion of myself. I don't, you know, I'm not gonna like trauma dump on my YouTube channel, but it's just like, I guess, a product of who I am, the environment I grew up in. Like, I never grew up in a very, I feel like I was never really allowed to explore things I wanted to do as a kid. I felt like as a kid, everything I did was, I can look at this now. I felt like as a kid, everything I did was kind of stuff I did because I thought that's what the adults wanted me to do, you know? And that was a big part of it. It's like doing what you think is expected of you versus what you personally want to do. You know, and that's a huge difference. You know, like, I think it makes all the difference. You know, I think I look at my husband and I think he was given every opportunity to explore his hobbies and do the things he likes and wants to do, and has essentially made a career out of it. And I've never felt that. I felt that about art. I really enjoy art. Art was, like, I think, for me, the first thing that I felt good and confident in, and, you know, was something I could do, and I felt supported by the people around me. But it's hard making again, it's about a big part of being an artist is fucking marketing, and I just hate that aspect of that game. Like, I want art to stand on its own merit, you know, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't expect people to just, you know, accept my art or pay me for my art, but you know, it feels good when you can sell your art, or when someone's, you know, wants to buy your art, because that. Let's see. I don't have a lot of rerolls here, so we'll. What's any of these? Give the 3 bounces. Yeah, I want to just do this. Let's just do it. Forget it. Let's just go. It's because I knew I had to use chests. That's really what I wanted. I just wanted all the items in one spot. You know, and I kind of feel the same thing about this. I think this is a more public platform, and so it's easier to get my stuff out. It's hard getting artwork in front of people. It's a lot of work. You have to constantly be applying to art galleries. You need to constantly be applying to art competitions. And to me, it just feels like it leaves no time for the art. That's probably the main reason I have trouble as an artist, or had trouble as an artist, because maybe it's ADD or ADHD, but it's like my time, like if I could pay someone to enter all of the like art competitions and galleries, and I can just focus and work on the art, then that would be perfect. That's exactly what I would do. But I don't exactly have that opportunity. You know, that's not something available to me. You know, and so it's, I guess, time management, and I guess I'm bad at that time management. I can't split my time between applying for different art competitions and gallery competitions and applying to different galleries and making art, because making art is can be a slow process. It can be fast too, but I know with my art, like I'm super selective about what. So I have a MFA in photography, so like everything's under the photography umbrella. So it's like, you know, what I photograph takes time, a lot of energy, a lot of thought goes into what I'm photographing, and like I moved away from digital because I felt, not that it's, I felt like it sounded like such a dick, but like, understand when I say it's too easy. I don't mean it's too easy in the sense that like I can just pump out a lot of photos. When I say it's too easy to take a bunch of photos and then big stretch. Let me give you an example. So like when I was using a digital camera, I would get maybe 1 photo out of 100 that met my criteria for what I was looking for. When I was using a roll of film, you know, I would average maybe 1 photo for every 30 photos, because, you know, a roll of film is about 32 photos. So like on average, I get about 1 photo per roll of film. And I think with film, I take just a bit more care with composition. I take a bit more care with setting my aperture and shutter speeds, and stuff like that. Whereas with a digital camera, I might photograph a bunch of different things at different settings and different apertures, and just, you know, go through and see what I like and see what works and go from there. And so, so that's why I'm saying it's not bad. If anything, it opens more doors. But at the same time, I prefer the film. I think there's a quality to film that you don't get in digital. You can simulate film grain, but it's not about the film grain or anything like that. Fires one more projectile, decreased by 3%. Alright, I think we can close out that silver ring. And I'm never gonna knock one over another, you know, like, one of my classmates, Dustin Lesser, he doesn't do art anymore, which is a shame. I thought he was a fantastic photographer, but again, life happens. He has a family to support, you know, and so that becomes a thing. Amazing with a digital camera, amazing when it came to anything Photoshop. He was like a savant when it came to that sort of thing. Like, if I had a question about Photoshop, he was the person I would go and ask. And in a way, I felt like whenever we had a project, we would very often work together on things, because I think we balanced each other out nicely. Oh, I haven't been to this area, have I? Have I? No, I don't think I've ever been over here. I think we balanced each other out nicely, because where I was very focused on composition and setting up the shot, and being almost like exacting with details. That was always something that was like really hit home to me as an art student, is to be like, if there's any little like, well, I don't like the way that looks in the frame, change it. There's no reason not to. Why are you going to produce subpar work when you yourself think it's subpar or not what you want, you know? So there's one thing I learned, is like, if there's any part in your mind where you're like, I want this change, I don't like the way this looks, change it. There's no excuse for it, you know? The deers get big. I don't know what happens with the spirit deer. Does he just follow me around? Does he stop gaining life at a certain point? I can move him around. Come on, deer. Let's go be free. Oh, there we go. Apparently it's a thing I can kill. I don't even know how I got to the subject. Well, talking about YouTube, and I do still dabble a bit. And okay, sure. Let's just go ahead and discard. What good is this going to do me at this point? So I do still dabble. If there is now something I want to photograph, I photograph it with my camera, just my digital camera on my phone. But again, it's using that selective eye, using that like yes, this is what I'm looking for, this is the feeling or mood I'm trying to convey. And don't even get me started on the MFA program. Like that whole thing sucks. I felt like I was told something by my teacher that sent me down the wrong path for all of my MFA work, when I don't think that was the intention of it. I think they wanted me to kind of push the limits of what I was photographing versus like starting over new, and I interpreted what they said is starting over new. And what was the point of spending all my time on my bachelor's developing a style, developing a look, developing a whole genre and style and feel of photographs if I'm going to just be told, well, you don't do that anymore, do something else. So I don't think at all that was ever the intention. I think I misinterpreted what they meant, and I just felt like I never got really good or solid advice from my advisors. I think, again, it was me trying to please them versus me making the art I wanted to make. And I think that's what gave me a lot of trouble. I didn't want to experiment with the kind of idea of what is a photograph, what is a sculpture. I did actually have some fruitful stuff come from that. It's just it really wasn't. It wasn't a productive dialogue, and it was not a productive dialogue with my teachers, with my advisors, and it's almost a shame, really. There's a great, if you are an artist and you're struggling to get a foothold, there is a great book called it's called Make Art Work, and it's not make artwork, but make, like 3 words, make art work. And it really is a good one-stop shop, like Bible for approaching galleries, for the process of putting yourself out there. It is a valuable resource if you're trying to make it as an artist. You can probably find it on Amazon. I don't know if it's changed, but last time when I bought it, it had this bright orange cover. So I assume that's still kind of the same thing. I assume it still has the same cover. But I thought it was a very good and valuable resource. Oh, alright, we got that here. So to the struggling artists out there, I feel you, I get you. I know. Oh, why can't he get me? Can he just not get close enough to me to damage me? Oh, I must be in an invulnerable state and he can't hurt me. That's got to end at some point, right? Yeah, make it to a full minute. Hey, I survived a minute of death. Oh, I got 2 deaths on me. I still don't know what's freezing him. So, I think one of my great things I enjoy now the most is buying artwork. If I can buy artwork, it doesn't have to be expensive. I'm going to buy something that I personally enjoy or speaks to me, but it gives me a little bit of satisfaction to buy artwork. It looks better than like going to Pure One and getting a wall hanging thing that everyone else buys or can buy. Like, It's something unique, it's something special, it's something... It's what I call the original NFT. Like, that's the whole point behind art, is like, it is an original NFT. It is unique, it is special, it's... Why can't these deaths kill me? Alright, we're just gonna camp out here. I shouldn't be invulnerable. I'm just gonna camp out here until there's so many deaths that, like, they can't help but kill me. I'm gonna drink some coffee while this is going, and I'll pontificate on art and whatnot while death tries to demolish me. But seriously, like, buying art, you know, and that's one of the things I love. Is just, you know, if you can make it as an artist, if you're making it as an artist, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I love you. I am over the moon you are able to make it, because I could never make it. And I think a big part of it is there's a lot of uncertainty in that way of life. There's a lot of, like, you know, it's hard to, and it's like what I was saying about working, like, the process of making art, the process of applying for things, it takes so much time and energy, at least out of me. Like, I'm pretty sure there are people that out there that love it and can power through it, but man, applying to galleries and to art competitions was like the thing I liked the least. The thing I liked the most, making art. And so, you know, and then it's like, I get home from college, I have to find an apartment to live in, because, you know, I'm older now, and I need to fly the coop, and it becomes this difficult thing where how do you work 8 hours a day, make artwork, apply for art things, and have any time for anything else? You don't. You know, I think that was like the pre-gig economy too, but it's like you could see how, like, we've been forced as a society kind of like feel the need. You need to fill your every moment of your life being productive. And when I say being productive, like beating the capitalist mechanizations and machines of where, you know, I don't know why I can't die here. Where you're just constantly making something of value. You're selling, you know, like Uber. If you drive Uber, again, this is not a knock on you. I feel you. Like, you feel the need to take that time and turn it into money. And I just hate those thoughts. I hate that that's a thing, you know. Why can't death kill me here? Am I just invulnerable now? How long do I let this go for? I mean, at some point, death has to kill me, right? I can look at my health bar. I have full health. Alright, well. Coffee. How many deaths do I have here? 6? I mean, at what point do I just like, well, this is done? I mean, I've taken my hand off the wheel. I'm just letting this sit. So, you know, I guess it's tough. Like, why couldn't I be, like, born in the 16th century Parisian and get like a wealthy benefactor who would bankroll my artwork, and I would paint and they would just pay me to paint. You know? Like, let that be a thing again. Again, I just hate the process. I hate what it's become. You know, any government that supports their artists, I love you as a government, because, man, I don't think America sees the value of art, and so they don't spend money on the arts, and it's frustrating. Because I think a lot of creative idea making and thought processes and thinking comes out of that. A lot of novel ways of thinking about the world or looking at the world in a new way. I mean, if I make it to an hour and I'm not dead, I'll end it. I don't know how I haven't died. I'm at a loss, actually. I shouldn't have unlimited invulnerability, other than like maybe the cooldown is so low that I'm always invulnerable. That's the only thing I can think of. Like I'm not moving fast, so I don't think I have invulnerability in that sense. I haven't killed any of the deaths either. They're all here. They have such a high XP or life. They can't kill me. This is just funny. Coming up on 40 minutes here. I mean, how many deaths can I get? I'm really tempted to just let this go. This is gonna be a long one, but I assure you, I'm curious. I'm curious to see if it's possible for me to die. I'm not getting any more levels, so at some point, like, it has to run out, right? 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 I think there's a cap on the number of deaths, right? One, two, well, now they're all, now that I have too many, so I can't count. Well, we'll see. We'll do a count on the deaths when it freezes again. I didn't think this character was this powerful. Not enough to just power through death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 deaths here. So, you know, if you're an artist and you're struggling, I feel you. I feel you. Like, part of me's always wanted to do an art Twitch stream. I think it would be fun. Like, get back to my like traditional arts, even if it's just a like simple charcoal drawing or doing a painting. I haven't felt inspired to draw or paint. I do feel moved to make photographs, and I have some, but not enough to be a collection, you know. So I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to make your way in this world. You know, it's an increasingly unfriendly world. You know, I think what I was saying is in other videos I talked about this. So just there's less conversations that happen, even if it's a difficult conversation or the subject matter might not be anything you like or want to talk about, or you are unwilling to move your position. I don't think that helps anything or helps anyone. Wow, this is still going. I have not died. So, I want to make this a thing. I want to try to be successful. I'm slowly learning. I'm trying things. I'm trying different things. Like, it is clear nobody likes the golf on this channel. That's fine. I'll stop putting golf on here. I'll play golf for myself and have fun. Tetris used to do alright. It feels like it's waned, but I think that's because of the break. But I'm playing Tetris today, so I'm excited for that. Alright, I might just end this. It's clear that death can't kill me, so we're just gonna end it. Death's not going to do anything. There we go. Shit, I got 5 things with that. Unlock 4 seasons, unlock Suto, unlock Minya, unlock Sammy. Oh, now I'm curious to see what Sammy's like. Unlock the Fakarzi map. Wow. So that was super productive. I got a lot done there. Still got to do the Kappas. Okay. I gotta unlock some people. Oh, these are gonna be expensive. How much is Sammy? Sammy is dumb expensive. Oh, all these guys are kind of dumb expensive. I gotta do a money run. Oh, I'll do a money run off camera because nobody wants to sit through that. Yeah, that was super successful. I got a lot done there. I didn't get any of these done, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? Oh, well, I couldn't kill any of the Reapers. Oh, and it's a non-red Reaper. Sometimes you just need to ask for help. I don't know what that one does. Source the roaring thunder on the bridge. Anyway, I know this video ran a little long, but I just couldn't die. Not that I was trying to not die, I guess. Usually death is a little bit stronger than that. But if you made it this far, please consider like, commenting, subscribing. It's like I was talking about earlier. It really helps out the channel. And again, I do it at the end because I would rather you be subscribing because you are interested enough in my videos to watch it to the end. You know, it's real easy to ask at the start, but you know, I think those numbers don't mean anything because I feel like you're not going to get a good quality of returning visitors. And I want that. I want us to have a conversation. If there's a conversation, if you feel I said anything out of line, talk to me in the comments. We'll have a conversation. To the guy who is leaving Russian comments, thanks, I guess. I don't know if you're a bot or not, but again, like I said, even if it's bot, comments help. Shout out to you, dude. But anyway, have a good night, have a good evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And remember, you matter, and I love you. I love you. No, I really do enjoy this time and making these videos, and so I hope you enjoy them too. Goodbye, everyone. I don't like the ending on goodbye. See you later, everyone.